During day one, which again my video has unfortunately been lost in the digital world, I used multiple activities as assessment. My first form of assessment took place during the launch activity when the teams had to match the addition problems to their sums. I then watched students throughout the Explore activity when they were working with the Unifex cubes to see how they were breaking down their addition facts. For those students who were struggling, I stopped in conference with them, asking them questions to lead to their understanding. The students then also completed a practice drill. This practice drill was not collected, however I did go around and check that the students were doing their work and their accuracy. During the instructional period of day 2, when we were coming up with the magic words together, I decided to make a shift in the lesson procedure. As I was reading different word problems to the students, I was getting responses. However, there were not nearly as many responses as I wished coming from the students. Instead, I was getting some blank stares, and they seemed to not fully be grasping the concept. Instead of continuing in the way I had planned, where I was verbally speaking with the students and then having them show up plus or minus signed flashcards for what method they would use to solve the problem, I decided to have the children take out their textbooks so that they could use some type of visual and see what I was saying as I was speaking with them. Another way I assess the students' learning is through making connection between science and math. The students had to create a habitat and create a related addition and subtraction fact to go along with their habitat and show it in their picture.
All right, Sammy, what do you think you add or subtract? All right, you said add. Why do you think you add? Okay, so Sammy said one more whole. So those are magic words.
In order to help guide the students' thinking and help them make realizations on their own, I came up with different prompting questions to ask so that the students can develop an understanding and find the clues for keywords on their own. Although I continually reflected throughout this presentation, I would like to take a few moments just to discuss in further detail some of my reflections. Teaching 2 consecutive math lessons was quite the experience. One of the things I realized about the curriculum is that it's not as closely tied together as I would have liked. During my first day of instruction, we worked on creating related addition and subtraction problems. The students had previous practice doing this with doubles facts, which I believe helped them to easily transfer their knowledge. Planning for the second day, however, was a little difficult. I took the idea of using addition and subtraction and had to get the students thinking how they differ instead of how they relate. To do this, I made us math wizards for the day, in search of our own magic words. When I reflect on this lesson, I can see that their students were excited about being math wizards. They had a very difficult time finding the actual magic words. Although not required for this assignment, my teacher and I then sat down and planned out how we could help the students in the next day's lesson. We came up with each student making their own wizard hat and making a web to show their magic addition words and their magic subtraction words to keep on their desk when engaging in problem solving. As I end the journey of this semester, I must say that I learned so much through the text, through the class, and my own practical experience. As I continue my journey, I look forward to implementing these objectives and always ensuring that my math instruction is made accessible to all students while being fun and engaging.